Hello, dear viewers. Thanks for staying tuned in on Africanews, your Pan-African channel, your weekly football show. Football Planet is up next. I'm Victor Mwisio. Group stage action for the CHAN 2018 continues in Morocco. AFCON champions Cameroon have crashed out of the tournament, while Congo have already secured a spot in the quarterfinals. Details on that coming up. And the Syli National of Guinea have had their coach Kanfory Bangoura sacked following his side's early exit from the CHAN after they lost to Sudan and host Morocco. Bangoura, who is also known as Lappe, had been coach of Guinea's senior team as well as the CHAN squad of locally based players since July 2016. We'll have a detailed look on that. And after scoring Liberia's top job, President-elect George Weah returned to the pitch on Saturday, but the 51-year-old former football star did not have any trouble finding the back of the net in a friendly match played in Monrovia. We'll tell you about that. Stay tuned. Now, the Syli National of Guinea have had their coach Kanfory Bangoura sacked following his side's early exit from the CHAN after they lost to Sudan and host Morocco. Lappe, as he's also known, had been coach of Guinea's senior team as well as the CHAN squad of locally based players since July 2016. Here's that report.
Guinea's coach Kanfory Bangoura is the first coach to be sacked at the ongoing CHAN 2018 in Morocco after their 3-1 loss to Morocco on Wednesday. Guinea cannot reach the last 8 from Group A after losses to Sudan on Wednesday to host Morocco. The loss has knocked out the Syli National from the tournament. Assistant coach Ibrahim Sori Traoré was in charge of the final Group A match against Mauritania on Sunday in Marrakech, as they salvaged some pride at the tournament with his 1-0 over Mauritania. Reports said an extraordinary meeting was held at the team's hotel with President of the Guinea Football Federation Antonio Sauri, members of the Federation's Executive Committee and the Ministry of Sport in attendance. It was unanimously decided to relieve Bangoura of his duty as head coach. Guinea team media officer Bangoura Famara confirmed the sacking came after unsatisfactory results, adding that the Federation will proceed with the appointment of a new coach for the Syli National. The Guineans also lost an appeal over the eligibility of a Sudan player. Guinea's Football Federation had protested the Confederation of African Football CAF that Ismani El-Sawayi Sadahin, who signed for Libyan club Al-Ittihad Tripoli on December 31st, was not eligible to play against them.
AFCON champion, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, have crashed out of the CHAN 2018 tournament in Morocco, while Congo have already secured a spot in the quarterfinals. Let's listen in.
The Red Devils of Congo continued their dream run in the CHAN 2018 in Morocco, clinching Group D's first ticket to the quarterfinals on Saturday. Goals from Karol Bakwa and Georges Bidombo helped Congo secure a 2-0 win over Burkina Faso and Stade Dra. The victory for coach Barthelemy Nassono's men sees them sitting at number 1 with 6 points from 2 wins in Group D and duly books their place in the knockout stages of the competition. In another Group D match, the local indomitable Lions of Cameroon lost 1-0 to Angola, a result that saw them crash out of the competition. After the elimination, Cameroon's coach and former star Rigobert Song said, "I am disappointed by the cruel end. We eliminated from the tournament and it's a huge disappointment." In the final Group D encounters on Wednesday, Angola will face Congo with a draw, giving them the second ticket to quarterfinals, regardless of the other game between Burkina Faso and Cameroon.
And after scoring Liberia's top job, President-elect George Weah returned to the pitch on Saturday, where the 51-year-old former football star did not have any trouble finding the back of the net in a friendly match played in the capital, Monrovia. We have that report.
George Weah scored a first-half goal to lead his World All-Star side to a 2-1 victory over a Liberian Army team as the festivities ahead of his inauguration as Liberia's new president continued in Monrovia. The match was part of a program of events to commemorate the swearing-in ceremony on Monday for the 51-year-old former football star who was voted in as Liberia's new president in December.
Here, when there was war, it was football that brought everyone together. And today we cannot forget that. From today we will play, and tomorrow we will make solidarity speeches and we will start our work.
Football fans in Monrovia are confident that we hope revitalize Liberia's dismal football and ensure that young talent thrives.
Well, he's already started to hear some of the challenges that we are experiencing, and we're hoping that as he comes, he will get the understanding, will be able to get more support for personnel of the armed forces of Liberia.
We believe that he will bring the difference in Liberia. We're talking about development, we're talking about reconciliation in our country. We believe that George Weah can do it.
The well-Ulster team is made up of George Weah's former national teammates who supported his presidential bid. One of them, former Arsenal striker Christopher Weah, also played for George Weah's first European club, AS Monaco, was involved.
And to matters January transfers, Gabonese striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been linked with the move to Arsenal from German side Borussia Dortmund. Sources close to the German club have said that Arsenal will need to pay a well in excess of over £50 million to sign the Gabonese star. Here are the details.
Arsenal will need to pay well in excess of £50 million to sign Borussia Dortmund striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, sources close to the German club say. The two clubs are now in talks over a deal that would breach Arsenal's record of £46.5 million move for Alexandre Lacazette. Aubameyang's move will follow Hendrik Mkhitaryan's expected arrival at the club from Manchester United in a swap deal involving Alexis Sanchez. According to BBC Sport, Arsenal are confident of striking a deal this week, which will involve negotiations over the fee and possibly a player exchange. If the Aubameyang deal goes through, Arsenal are unlikely to make any more significant signings, having been in contention to sign West Brom defender Jonny Evans.
Now, French referee Tony Chaperon caused controversy late in Nantes' 1-0 loss to Paris Saint-Germain on Sunday when, having been knocked to the ground in an accidental collision with Nantes defender Diego Carlos, tackled Carlos before showing him a second yellow card. Carlos' red has however, been overturned after the referee apologized for the controversial end to the game, which has also seen him suspended by the French Football Federation. Here's that report.
The referee who kicked out a Nantes player, Diego Carlos, during a game against Paris Saint-Germain has been summoned to appear before the French Football League Disciplinary Commission. Tony Chaperon, 45, will face the commission on February 8th after kicking out at Carlos following an apparently accidental collision between the pair at the Stade de la Beaujour last Sunday. Chaperon sent the player off for a second bookable offense, only to subsequently admit he had made a mistake, leading to the red card being rescinded. The 45-year-old official also issued an apology to the Brazilian centre-back, but Chaperon, who has been suspended until further notice by France's refereeing body, could now face further punishment.
A Brazilian World Cup winner Ronaldinho retired from football last week. Brazilians have reacted to the news.
For me, he could go on playing. He's still young. There are a lot of players who have retired later than him. He's a guy who's been very successful, a good guy. He's playing well. He plays too well. He's young. Again, he plays very well. He's just a little bit complicated, but his football game is good. I think this is early retirement.
Ronaldinho is a very well-known player in Brazil. He is a football ace here. He plays very well and has well represented Brazil abroad.
Ronaldinho Gaucho surely entertained the world. We've gathered some of his best moments in football, courtesy of YouTube. We'll leave you with those refreshing moments and I'll see you again on Monday.
Ronaldinho dispara.
Pierna derecha, directo al arco. ¡Golazo!